we are only a few days into 2021, so I can't say definitively who is going to be the biggest villain of the year, but we do have a front runner, apparently, America, and that is Bean Dad. John Roderick, the lead singer of the 2000s era indie band The Long Winters, started a tweet thread that began like this. So yesterday, my daughter, 9, was hungry and I was doing a jigsaw puzzle. So I said over my shoulder, make some baked beans. She said how, like all kids do when they want you to do it. So I said, open a can and put it in a pot. She brought me the can and said, open it how? Now, there's a lot of tweets, 23. I'm not gonna read any of them other than that to you. But the basic idea was every step along the way when she had an issue with figuring out how to open up the can, he would try to get her to just figure it out. Like he wouldn't explain how a can opener works. He'd just tell her you should figure out how it works. Every part there is for something. And he has become the biggest villain on the internet. Like people are tweeting, let's see. The thing I like about the Bean Dad thread is he's all, aha, a teaching moment, and then pointedly refuses to teach the kid anything, which is kind of true. Then finally, Bean Dad, like many bad parents, has taught his daughter essential lessons, like your needs are less important than mine. I will not help you when you ask me for help. I will praise myself for denying you help. My ego is more important than you. I cannot be trusted. Sophia Benoit needs a vaccine so she can go fight Bean Dad. And then Bean Dad denying his daughter a vaccine until she can accurately synthesize one herself. So, Francesca, we didn't talk about this for the show. Where do you stand on the Bean Dad saga? Beangate, I call it.
Beangate.
Or Dadgate, whichever.
First of all, DILF, totes, very much so. No, okay, can we just put two things aside? One, no one should have a 23 thread tweet. Just nobody. You're automatically canceled if you tweet in a 23 thread, whatever. Also, nobody calls it a jigsaw puzzle. Don't be a sociopath.
What? That's the problem?
No, okay, I'm just saying there was a lot of word choices that were like, okay, buddy, we know you write and maybe you got an op-ed in the New Yorker. Calm down, like calm down. That being said, I kind of dig his methods. I'm totally down with letting your kid figure out, one, because it's entertaining and we are all starved for some just like good content right now. We've all finished Netflix and Hulu and everything else. So watch your kids struggle. I love that. And also, let's be real. Can openers are a conundrum. They're like insanely fascinating. Have you ever got the one that like isn't a side one, it's a top one? Those are so hard. But they're like, they're horribly ineffective. But they like, I think I got one camping once because I got a thing of baked beans and I was like, oh cool, I got baked beans because you go camping. Damn it, I don't have a can opener. So I went to like some gas station, and it was just like, oh, the top ones, they're awful. They like go around the middle edge of it.
Hold on, friend, don't explain it to me or else I'll never learn anything. You gotta let me figure out how the top one works.
Where do you stand on Bean Dad Gate?
Okay, so first of all, where I stand on the story is I saw on Twitch, Depressed Progressive said, I'm sorry, but this isn't news. Yeah, no, I know, but can we have fun? Anyway, thank you for watching. Where I stand is, I am not with the Bean Dad is literal Hitler. I'm not there, but I also think clearly he's gone too far. I am going to be two types of dad someday. For a very short period of time, I'm gonna try to be like Bean Dad and like try to inspire curiosity and a critical mind, and then I'm gonna get very tired very quickly and I'm gonna stop doing that. But I would like to think that while 6 hours of her trying to figure out a big can opener is too much, is 30 minutes too much? Like, cause you could teach her how to open it, or you could instill in her a self-starting, I don't know, it's 15 minutes. I would make her wait 15 minutes of trying to figure it out, and then I would explain it. And I think that that's acceptable. Internet, please don't pillory me.
Yeah, I mean, I will just say, imagine the future, like for this little kid, just like, where do babies come from? Figure it out. I'll wait. I'll watch. Like, what? Like,
no. Okay, you're as bad as Bean Dad basically now, but for different reasons.
No, but it's just like the futures. You know, when like, I don't know if you ever had this. I'd always be like, "What's the answer?" You know, you ask your parents what the answer, and they're like, "Well, let me get a sheet of scratch paper," and you're like, "No, not the scratch paper. Just do my homework for."
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like. So one of the worst things about kids I've always heard is that they ask too many questions. I want to seriously engage with the questions, but I'm going to apply the skill that I have accrued over listening to a lot of people comment on politics, which is you have to be able to tell when there's a serious intellectual honesty and when there's not. If you're asking a question and you're really interested in the answer, I would like to think I'll be the sort of dad that will really try to explain it to you.
Sure.
But sometimes you're just trying to be annoying, and I know that because that is 100% what I was. I was 100% that kid. The test came back. So
that's so perfect. That's so your kids will never be able to get one over on you and ask you a dumb question and like be able to flit off and do nothing and like look at their video games. You're like, no, you sit and listen to. Oh, was that not a good faith question, Chloe? Like,
oh, you want to build a volcano? We're considering plate tectonics up in here. Anyway. Okay, it wasn't news, but it was fun. Thank you, Francesca.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.